Have you ever been in a relationship where you thought everything was perfect, but deep down something just felt off, but you just couldn't shake the feeling that maybe, just maybe, she wasn't really into you as you thought? Well, what I'm about to share with you today might be hard to hear, but it could save you months or even years of wasting your time with someone who doesn't truly love you. I'm going to walk you through 10 clear signs that your partner doesn't love you. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to protect yourself from getting your heart broken. But here's the thing, and this is super important. I'm not trying to make you paranoid or suspicious of every woman you meet. What I'm trying to do is help you recognize the difference between real love and someone who's just going through the motions. Because you deserve someone who is crazy about you, not someone who is just settling. Now, before we jump into the signs, let me tell you why this matters so much. See, when someone doesn't really love you, they can still act like they do for a while. Maybe they're lonely. Maybe they like the comfort and security you provide. Or maybe they're just scared of being alone. But fake love never lasts. And the longer you stay in that situation, the more it's going to hurt when the truth finally comes out. The first sign your partner doesn't love you is she always seems too busy to spend quality time with you. Now, I get it. We all have busy lives, work, family, friends, hobbies, you name it, there's a lot going on. But here's the thing about love. When someone truly loves you, they make time for you. They want to be around you. They look forward to seeing you. But if your girl is constantly making excuses as to why she can't hang out, always has something to do when you suggest spending time together, or acts like being with you is just another chore on her to-do list, that's a red flag. Someone who loves you doesn't have to force themselves to want to be with you. They just do. And here's what really gets me about this one. Sometimes she might even use being busy as a way to avoid real intimacy. Like she'll agree to grab a quick coffee, but never wants to spend the whole evening together. She'll text you throughout the day, but never want to have those deep, meaning conversations that actually bring people closer together. The second sign, and this one is tough to talk about, is when she's only interested in the physical side of your relationship and doesn't want anything deeper. Now, don't get me wrong, physical connection is important in a relationship, but it shouldn't be the only thing. When someone truly loves you, they want to know everything about you. They want to share their dreams, their fears, their random thoughts at 3 in the morning. But if your partner seems to only light up during intimate moments and goes back to being distant or uninterested the rest of the time, that's telling you something important. This kind of situation can be real confusing because the physical chemistry might be amazing, yes, but love is so much more than that. Love is wanting to know how your day was. Love is remembering the little things you tell her. Love is being excited to share her world with you, not just share a bed. The third sign is she rarely gives you genuine compliments or words of appreciation. Now, some people aren't naturally good with words, and that's okay, and I get that. But when someone loves you, they notice the good things about you. They appreciate what you bring to their lives. They want you to know how they feel about you. If your partner never tells you what she likes about you, never acknowledges the things you do for the relationship, or seems to take everything you do for granted, that's concerning. But here's where it gets tricky. Some people use compliments to manipulate, giving you just enough praise to keep you around without really meaning it. So pay attention to whether her compliments feel genuine and whether they match with her actions and how she treats you. The fourth sign is she makes you feel like you need to depend on her for everything, or she's never there when you need support. Healthy relationships are about two independent people choosing to be together and supporting each other when needed. But if your partner either makes you feel helpless, so you'll stay with her, or she's consistently unavailable when you're going through tough times, that's not love. Someone who loves you wants you to be strong and confident. They want to lift you up, not make you feel like you can't function without them. And when you're dealing with stress, problems, or just having a bad day, someone who loves you shows up. They don't disappear or make it about them. Now, let me pause here for a second because I know this might hit home for a few of you. If you're recognizing these signs in your relationship, I want you to know that doesn't necessarily mean you need to panic or make any dramatic decisions right now. But it does mean you need to pay attention and start asking yourself some hard questions about what you really want and what you deserve in a relationship. The fifth sign is she only reaches out to you when she needs something. This one really gets to me because it shows such a lack of genuine care. When someone loves you, they think about you throughout the day. They want to share good news with you, ask how you're doing, or just hear your voice because they miss you. But if the only time your phone rings with her number is when she needs a favor, wants you to fix something, or needs emotional support without offering any in return, that's not love. That's using someone. People who love each other want to be in each other's lives, not just use them because it's convenient for them. The sixth sign is she talks about wanting to break up, but seems scared to actually be alone. This one is the heartbreaking situations because you can sense that she's not happy, but she won't either work on a relationship or end it. She might make comments like how you two aren't right for each other, or she hints that she'll be happier single, but then she never follows through. This happens when someone doesn't love you but is terrified of being alone. They're keeping you around as a safety net while they figure out what they really want. But that's not fair to you, and it's not what real love looks like. Someone who truly loves you fights for the relationship when things get tough. They don't keep one foot out the door. The seventh sign is she blames you for everything that goes wrong. In any relationship, both people make mistakes and both people contribute to problems. But if your partner is always pointing the finger at you and never takes responsibility for her own actions, that shows a lack of love and respect. People who love each other work together to solve problems. They might disagree about what went wrong, but they're willing to look at their own behaviors and make changes. If she always makes you the bad guy and acts like she's perfect, she's not treating you like someone she loves and values. The eighth sign is she doesn't respect you or the relationship. Respect and love go hand in hand. You can't truly love someone you don't respect. So if your partner is constantly flirting with other guys, doesn't care about your feelings when making decisions, or treats you like your opinions don't matter, that's not love. This might show up as her being inappropriate with other men, making major decisions without talking to you first, or just genuinely acting like your thoughts and feelings don't count. Someone who loves you values your input and cares about how their action affects you. The ninth sign is she doesn't put any real effort into the relationship. Love requires effort. It requires showing up, trying to make things work, and caring about your partner's happiness. If your girl seems to coast through the relationship, never plans anything special, never works to resolve conflict, and never tries to make you happy, that tells you where her heart really is. Relationships take work from both people. If you're doing all the heavy lifting while she just goes along for the ride, that's not a partnership built on love. And the 10th and final sign is she doesn't care about your happiness. This one might be the most important ones of all. When someone loves you, your happiness matters to them. They want to see you smile, they celebrate your wins with you, and they're genuinely concerned when you're going through a hard time. But if your partner seems indifferent to whether you're happy or sad, doesn't show excitement when good things happen to you, or doesn't even care when you're struggling, that's a clear sign that her feelings for you aren't as deep as they should be. Look, I know this has been a lot to process, and some of it might have been hard for you to hear. But here's what I want you to understand. Recognizing these signs isn't about becoming cynical or suspicious of every woman you meet. It's about knowing your worth and not settling for someone who can't give you the love you deserve. Everyone shows love differently, and some people are just naturally less expressive than others. But if your partner is showing most of these signs consistently, then you need to have an honest conversation with yourself whether this relationship is for you. The truth is, when someone truly loves you, you feel it. You don't have to constantly question it or look for proof. It shows up in how they prioritize you, how they talk to you, how they treat you when no one else is around, and how they make you feel about yourself. You deserve someone who chooses you every day, not someone who is going through the motions until something better comes along. You deserve someone who makes you feel valued, appreciated, and genuinely cared for. If you found yourself nodding along to some of these signs, it might be time for you to have some serious conversations, either with your partner about what needs to change or with yourself about whether you're willing to accept less than what you deserve. Remember, recognizing that someone doesn't love you the way you love them isn't a failure on your part. It's information, and what you choose to do with that information is entirely up to you. I know it wasn't easy, but sometimes the truth isn't supposed to be easy. It's supposed to set you free. If this helped you out, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more honest conversations about relationships and life. And let me know in the comments if you've experienced any of these signs and how you handled them. Until next time, remember your worth. Don't settle for anything less than real love. It's been your girl, Remi Rene.